All right, this time around, this is what I got. So first off, what I didn't record was a KDE logo, so 3 circles, and then a slider. So the splash screen again is active. That's 1. 2, all of this was open, so you haven't missed a second. So yeah, I'm gonna delete, not this guy. I have some difficulty getting to Discord here. This is CB Next, so that's my machine. I have a rainbow. It's breathing now. It's rippy. So let's go for breathing these days, unlike that one. So that's my keyboard set, and this is already recording now, so you can go to the bottom somewhere and hide yourself. So this is the way it looks when you boot up without the ArcoLinux elements, without the files that provide in etc. So basically it's a clean arch installation, and the way things are can be changed, but of course within the limitations of the desktop you're working on at that point in time. So this seems like really a good approach to go for, but if you like it more like well, I'm thinking about a particular distribution when you do it like this, but if you don't like that, then you just go for the other one. So the application launcher is not that small. Don't think it's changed in size, it's still quite large. But all the configuration files are not from us. Now you can become smart, super smart, with a config backup, right mouse click and compare. So the meld menu, at some point in time, we have set it in our distro. So in this SSD, if you're watching the videos, I've explained to you somewhere how to do that. So that's what we copy paste it over, and you can see the differences between what we set here and what, like this one, we've deleted that guy, right? So it's not yet set, nothing is in here. The keyboard shortcut is there, but of course there's a lot of difference. You see all our keyboard shortcuts are in the green button here, the green stuff. That's all us, right? So if you want the keyboard shortcuts back, you just say, okay, let's get them back. Copy to the left. And console, Ctrl-T, that's our look. All right, you like it, you hate it, or you just want to make your own. But with a console copy to the left and a Ctrl-T, we have it back the way it used to be. And that's what you should do before scal. Put your stuff away, put your .config, copy, paste, it's simple as that. And then say, okay, I want it back. I want my settings back. And the settings are in the config backup. And you can do it with everything else. The ksplash-rc, mine says, oh yeah, the Numix project KDE. But there's no need for you to go into these things. I've closed it now. I was just going to show you that if we set the splash again, KDE Plasma will set something, right? So that this guy is not there. System settings, splash, what was the splash again? Let's go and look for it now, like this, splash, none, apply. What's gonna happen? KDE is going to make something, a file, refresh. Splash, 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 splash. Here it is, splash. Engine none, team none. Okay, I'm gonna have that as backup. Okay, so I'm moving the what I like to the one that my backup. So next time I will have engine none. I will put the right back to the left, if need be. Save. And I think we deleted this one as well. So some of the things we've changed: animation speed, backup, backend, and so on and so on. But if that's not okay for you, you don't get it back. You keep it just the way it is at this point in time. So the desktops 4 rows 2. So it's told here what to do. I want to have more desktops. So I just can say get it back in, and that's what you need to do. Figure out what you like as settings. Keep them somewhere safe. If you do a scal, just compare. Become smart, because this is a lot of information, of course. Where you say, oh, that's how it's done. Everything that's happening in the GUI everything that's happening here is written somewhere. It can be written either here, or it can be written in this this user config thing here, so the dconf thing. Here is also a database for lots of packages, and that's a little bit difficult in the sense that you have an editor, but it's what it is. It gives you some information about some of the data that's on your system, and you can edit it, but it's not that useful and not that user-friendly. It's useful, but it's not user-friendly. So that's a database. You just can't open it with a Sublime Text or Atom or anything editor-like. It's just the dconf editor. That's it. So I had hoped, and that's the thing I wanted to confirm, there is no way to make this smaller. It is not because of the ArcoLinux data that we put in there. So that's a good thing for me to know. Now, I was wondering, however, if at some point in time in the display maybe there is something to tell them, GPI settings or something like that. I'm not seeing that either. So, or we live with it, or we go with some more as well, or, and that's maybe the last thing I'd say, maybe somebody else who is watching the video says, I know what to do. Please share your knowledge with us, because together we know a lot more, and I'll distribute the language or the knowledge again to everybody else. Simple as that. Alright, I'm out. 3 videos were up and running. Everything is working as usual. Tested some stuff out. Maybe the last thing I'll do is just change and go for this one. Rather like this one as a look. And well, sorry to say, but since everything is okay, I'll do a scal, meaning all the data from ArcoLinux is again on the system, and we'll work from there and see everything is fine. All right, I'm out. See you guys.